My fellow minions. Annie is alive. Annie is sort of well. We are back with you tonight. I will be casting week five? Yes, week five. Smoke versus the Emerald Dragons. And yeah, so this is going to be so much fun tonight. For some reason, my headset feels really weird. And yeah, so I am just getting back into things. Um, I am, as an update, I am getting better every day at a time. So things will not be as bad as last night. I did check my heroes. I made sure everything was set up properly, and I should have sound without a problem tonight. Hopefully, we will not have any glitches. But tonight we have Smoke versus the Emerald Dragons for week five. And while we wait, I'm going to give you guys some music. Because I am a couple minutes early tonight. But hey, I found some really cool 8-bit music tonight. So take a listen to this while we wait for this game to get started. And the room will load up, hopefully. And then I will share the stats with you as the standings for RCL Season 2 midway through. I cannot believe that we are on week 5 already. It's been 5 weeks of this crazy stuff. Yeah, so here is some music for ya. Alright, guys, so now that it's 9 p.m., and we got a couple users in the chat room, so hello, ladies, gentlemen, and all those in between. I have no idea what anybody is, so hey, forgive my lack of pronouns tonight. Anyway, let's go through the standings quickly while we wait on this game to start because it is going to start quite quickly here. So here is your midway through. This was from week 4 rankings because week 5 is just coming to an end this week. We should have the rankings by the end of this weekend. But you have the Nazguls, Smoke, and the Emerald Dragons leading the pack in the S tier. It is the Dragon Slayers pulling up the behind there on the A tier, and then Three of the dragon teams there, the green dragons, the red dragons, and the purple dragons sharing the B spot, and Frostbite coming in last. So, and here are your standings. So currently, the Ammo Dragons are sitting in first place with 10 points, Smoke in second with 10 points, and the Nazguls, which used to be Souls in Slow Mo, with 9 points, and the Dragons Slayers with 7. The Green Dragons could still pull it out to get into the playoffs if they win a few games, and heck, maybe the Dragon Slayers lose a couple. There could be that upset that happens, but who knows? We're going to figure out what is happening. Um, Sorry, there's messages going on, and I'm like, what? So we're going to figure out what's happening in the next coming weeks. We only have a few weeks left, and in fact, a couple weeks left. I think we're going into week 6 next week, so that means there's only 2 weeks left of season play before the playoffs. So we're going to be able to see what's happening here. The Green Dragons literally just need to win their next 2 games to pull up some more points. And the Dragon Slayers need to lose the next 2 games in order for the Green Dragons to pull up the 4th spot and go to the playoffs. But as it stands right now, you have your top 4 teams here with the Emerald Dragons, Smoke, Nazguls, and the Dragon Slayers all going to playoffs as it stands right now. But we will see what happens. And I do realize that this whole freaking chart is like, there we go. Look at that. You can see it all now. So once we get to week 5, we'll see more happening here and more movement on the points. But tonight is going to actually tell us who is going to really pull up this first spot because, like, the Nazguls do just need to win one more domination win, and they could pull up a first or second spot. However, the Emerald Dragons and Smoke are duking it out tonight, and this is going to be like the game of all games because you got the top 2 ranking teams in RCL duking it out tonight, and the winner of this match, if they win 2-0, they get 3 points. So that would be 13 points. It's going to be hard for the Nazguls to catch up with that. However, they might end up pulling up a second if they knock out their opponents on their next game. Anyway, so that's where we're at right now. Week 5. We do have. I am casting again tomorrow night. I am casting the Green Dragons versus the Purple Dragons. Should be an interesting game. And then after that, I will be casting. RCL is having an in-house special program tomorrow night where we will be playing a bunch of games in different formats, whether it's ARAM, non-ARAM, Haunted Mines, like double band or whatever he's calling it, 4 bands, and all sorts of interesting custom maps. It's going to be a really interesting night tomorrow. So tune in for that because, I never stay up late, but I'm willing to stay up late to cast some of this, and I will tomorrow night be in and out of the chat rooms so you guys can actually hear the fun and games that are happening for the in-house special event tomorrow. I'm so excited for it. It's so great to see this happening. Now we are just waiting for this game to start, and yeah, I'm thinking they're about ready, so let's go over here and I'm just going to message them. I have no idea what they're talking about in here. I'm trying to catch up. Sorry, I got really, really quiet there. I'm never this quiet. I'm trying to read this messaging. Okay, I gotta let them know that I'm ready because they're waiting for me to say I'm ready. I had to read that all to figure out what they were talking about. But we are going to be going to Alterac Pass with Smoke versus the Emerald Dragons. We got Greek Fire pulling up a spot tonight. Let's go over to the live feed here of the game so you guys can see what is happening here. But we have Greek Fire, Zero Day Attack, Ritlu. They're all coming back tonight for the Emerald Dragons to go against Smoke. Psycho's team of all teams is Smoke. So here we go. I gotta get this versus bar up. There we go. Ta-da! Everything looks so perfect tonight, doesn't it? Um, Anybody new who joined? Yes. Hey, Baby Whale is here. I see you. Nice to have you guys here watching tonight. I cannot believe that I'm up this late casting. But hey! And don't mind the few interruptions when my husband comes in here to ask me what the heck I want on my sausages when I proceed to tell him I don't want a bun. So hey, I he's cooking dinner really late tonight. I'm very lucky to have such a wonderful husband, but he's just really late on dinner. It's all good in the hood. We got a Johanna Ban coming from the Smoke team and a Samaru coming from Emerald Dragons. Should be interesting. We got Terabat, Hunter Lust, Death Unbound, Dom Sith, and Psycho all playing for Smoke tonight. And Greek Fire, Zero Day Attack, Ritlu, Xenochrist, and Fenrir playing for the Emerald Dragons. Guys, I have a special spot in my heart for Greek Fire. Love the guy. Think he's awesome. I miss playing with him when we played last season. I went up against him when he was the captain of the Kraken. So it was awesome. And Zero Day Attack after my own heart with the Junkrat. Wow. Love it. This is going to be an interesting game. I am so excited to watch this game happen. But wow, I'm just excited to see that Junkrat. He needs to go the alt for all my homies. Come on. Hunter pulling out his Diva and Tychus on Dom. This should be interesting, guys. I'm surprised they locked that Tychus so quickly. However, they always have a plan. These teams are the top two teams in RCL right now. So, we will see what happens. Nobody is talking tonight, so I'm all alone talking to myself. It's so sad. Oh, there you are. You can't see the draft screen? No! Okay, hold on. I don't know what's going on. Why is that doing that? Hold on. Oh, I think I know what happened. Get rid of this. I'm getting back there. Sorry, there you go. Will it go back? Yes, it did. There we go. I'm so sorry, guys. That is completely my bad. Yeah, it's all good. It's you guys can see it now. I see it on my stream. I didn't realize that it wasn't there. I literally don't know what I was looking at. I'm still not all here. And thank you for speaking up and telling me, because we would have played the whole game with me like that. I guess Greek Fire pulled out the Brightwing, Xenochrist on his Anubarak, and they're banning out the Stukov. I don't understand that because seriously, Terabad is an amazing Anduin player, and I would definitely be going after her Anduin. Psycho pulling out his Orphea. This is gonna be an interesting game, but still, like I know Tara can play Stukov, but dude, you know she's gonna go Anduin. She always goes Anduin. So yeah. Oh, and I don't have music again because I was clicked on the other screen. Oh my god. I didn't know what I was looking at either. I got dual screen here and I'm not always looking at the other one. But yeah, it's all good. Sorry, I'm actually writing down what I want on my sausage so my husband doesn't have to come in here and interrupt me while I'm talking. Because I'm just going to hand this to him. Ha 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 ha. I do love him to pieces. Such an amazing man. Just saying that. Total shout out to my husband. And hopefully... just going to put that there and hopefully it doesn't fall down and he can grab it when he comes in. Alright. I missed the rest of that. We got a Ritlu on Vala, Fenrir on his Sonya, Deathbound with the garage. Wow, this is going to be interesting. Very interesting. And it's Alterac Pass. This is my least favorite map, just so y'all know. And there goes my mouse again. No, no, no. Stop. The sensitivity on this mouse is redunculous. And I think it was Control Shift S. And yeah, there we go. And Control 1 for you guys for your thing. And I guess I'm talking out loud totally. And good luck. Have fun to both of these teams. Let's see this match happen. Both teams are going with the same kind of approach right now. I'm pretty sure they're going to split off after this first fight in mid. But hey, let's see. I lost my mouse again. There we go. I love the Junkrat poke. It's so awesome. He is like definitely my favorite tune. And you do have D.Va and Sonya rotating at the same time to that top lane. That's just going to be a stalemate up there. Anyway, we'll check that out later. Psycho's already half down on health. Very interesting there. Oh, and now he's back. Look at that. Not much to say about the mid. It didn't really make out to anything. You do got Orphea going bottom to clean that up. Very good rotation on Psycho's part there. Emerald Dragons going for their camp for first thing. Very good idea here because, well, this camp will spawn again before objective pops. And we have no music here. I'm going to turn on the music. Hold on a second. Like, I thought I checked out my sounds. Okay, we'll try that. Sorry, guys. I still don't hear anything. It's hilarious. Alright. And there we go. Smoke is taking their camp as well. But it's always good to get that second on the first one. At least that's what I've been told by coaches. So, anyway. Smoke losing a little bit of soak on bottom. Catching back up, though. That's good. And Emerald Dragons are ahead just slightly on their soak and their levels. So, let's see here. Wow, that just got really loud. Oops. Zero-day attack up there, just poking around with that Junkrat. And not bad for that. Sonya is enjoying her time solo laning on the bottom, completely uncontested. That is epic. Very interesting. But they are pretty even on levels here. This Junkrat went extra wounds, and he went Chattering Teeth. Looks like he might be going trap build. Or at least the build that I go. Alright, so a 4-man going down to gank that Sonya, and they take her out. I'm sorry, we sort of missed that fight a little bit. Took me a second to recognize what was happening. I keep looking up and missing things. Haha. Hunterlust in mid, getting a little low, but managing to get through, and he is going to rotate back to top to deal with that Junkrat again. But here we go. This is exactly what I was talking about. These camps can pop twice before the first objective pops. It's amazing. Great capture on the Emerald Dragon. Smoke is doing the same exact thing, just slightly later. And Anubarak is doing the right thing, cleaning up that lane so that camp will continue to push. And D.Va is out of her mech. A little early for that, but hey, she got nobody in that one, so that kind of sucked. Let's see here. Smoke really needs a pick here so they can get them off of their objective. But hey, let's see what happens. Xenochrist getting low, but hey, Deathbound is low as well. And And we got Avala down. Good pick for Smoke. Way to go, Smoke. But look at this. This camp is just continuing to push, and the Emerald Dragon's got a huge amount of just stuff going on in the mid. But Zero Day Attack is down. Junkrat leaves some bombs behind. Fenrir is trying his best to kill some people. He does take down the Tychus, but he may... No, he... There we go. Almost down. Oh, getting out with the... And the Sonya's down. Look at that. Wow. Garrosh down as well. Vala is just killing it. And Diva goes in against that tower to kill that Vala. Great pick. Great job on Smoke's side of things. As you can see, Vala's hatred is at 8, and Garrosh has 9 stacks currently, and Tychus with 26. Not bad, but there is a whole lot of game left. So we shall see. Smoke getting to 9 first, which means it probably hit 10 first, as long as they play this properly. But with 15 seconds to go on that objective, the Emerald Dragons are going to let them have that for free, because, hey, they don't want to die anymore. They managed to grab that. Emerald Dragons are going to have to scatter to clean up these lanes. Sonya trying to do God's work on the bottom here. Trying to clean up as fast as she can. And you got a 2-man on top trying to get rid of Psycho. Psycho does not get out. He ends up dying to a Junkrat and a Nubarak. That helps him out. But Smoke did manage to get their 10 first, but following right behind them very, very quickly was Emerald Dragons on their 10s. And here we go. There's your fight in mid. And we have Eternal Feast on Orphea. Commander Odin on that Tychus, which he is popping now. We got Warlord's Challenge. Bunny Hop on the Diva. And Light Bomb on the Anduin. I love Anduin Light Bomb. It is just so awesome. But here we go. And this Smoke is just going to pummel them as much as they could in mid. And objective 1 is down and done. Good push as we watch these teams battle it out. And for the Emerald Dragons, Brightwing pulled up her Blink Heal. There's really not much happening here. You got Junkrat pulled up Riptire. Oh, I really wanted Rocket Ride. But Rain of Vengeance on the Vala. The Cocoon from Anubarak. And Leap on the Sonya. And here we go again. Both teams, because of their skill level, they know when to grab these camps, which is absolutely amazing. And, you know, for the fact that I am a lower level player doing casting, I'm learning a lot by watching these top tier teams play together. It's quite amazing to watch. And, you know, I'm never going to be able to play at their skill level, but I sure as heck like watching them. Here we go. We got 7 kills for Smoke, 4 kills for Emerald. And they are just going to... And I did it again, I know. There we go, that's better. Haha. Alright, there is a fight happening on top. 0 Day Attack manages to get out by the skin of his teeth. Wow. What a play from Junkrat to get out. This is why I love Junkrat. He has so much poke, so much escapability. You play him right, and you can be a pain in the other team's tail. 15 seconds before this objective pops. You got this 5v5 team fight happening on top, but Smoke is going to rotate. They have 16 seconds for their camp. They do need to clean this camp up coming from Emerald. Emerald Dragons have 31 seconds going on theirs. And I have a feeling both teams are going to go for those camps again to stall out this objective. No, they are not. I've been made a liar. Look at that. Totally lied. They did not go for their camp. So this is interesting. Junkrat's still poking on top, but he is on his way now. Still would have loved the rocket ride, because I just love that for all your homies, man. Emerald Dragon's filing in. They're going to try and stop Smoke from capping this. But here comes Junkrat's Rocket Ride. Didn't do much damage to anybody. Terabad in some trouble. Will her tank come and save her? Yes, he does. Great peel on that garage. D.Va in the back line, just trying to do some damage to push them off. But Emerald Dragons managed to capture their objective back to stop Smoke from getting it. But Terabad goes down. Their team is split. This is not good. That was a very bad positioning on all of their parts, honestly, because they were split, and it adds danger for the healer when your tank splits off from you. There's that Junkrat trap. Absolutely love those Junkrat traps. And look, another trap. Oh my god, Junkrat and his traps. It's so epic. I love it. And Smoke managing, they only have like a second left, and they managed to get that second objective to run down these lanes. Now, on the top lane, they do have some minions to clean up before they can get to that wall, but the wall is gone, so it won't take long to take out that one fort. Mid lane, they have no wall, and they will be going directly to fort. Same thing with bottom lane. So my feeling is they're going to 4-man mid, exactly what they're doing, and hopefully D.Va will get this cleaned up so that that objective hits down that fort. But here is Emerald Dragon's tank on bottom dealing with this bottom objective, while the rest of his team is in mid trying to fight off a 4-man coming from the Smoke team. And this is just danger. Real Robinson, your fort is going down. I don't think that was worth the run for that. You guys lost 2 forts now. Top fort's down because D.Va pushed that out. Great job by D.Va. And they are going to continue to push this mid. And Terabad misses her light bomb. And she is down for the count. So is Orphea. Wow. That should have been a back. But hey, you know, if your light bomb misses, you don't stun anybody, and down goes Garage. But here is this top objective. It's still working on that fort. Tons of minions still going there, and they won't manage to get that, but it won't take long for the Smoke team to pull that down. Tychus taking their camp. Great job. But Emerald Dragons, they are moving in for a boss play here on top lane. Is it going to be recognized by the Smoke team? D.Va is going to check. This is going to be danger for D.Va. She should not go in there by herself because Xenochrist is there. Traps are down from the Junkrat. She knows they're there. She wants that bad. And Hunter, oh, you're in trouble, Hunter. Oh, there is the Orphea. They got to get on there. No, the Smoke lost that boss. It would have been great if somebody stood on that point. It would have been much better. But hey, it is what it is. They are even on kills. Smoke is trailing quite slightly at the 16. They are even on tiers though, so that's pretty good. There is a camp going mid here that the Emerald Dragons are going to answer to. And that boss didn't take out much because Smoke was already there ready to defend. So getting that boss wasn't too much of a benefit, but if I were Smoke, I would ignore that fight and go to bottom, take that boss, or at least bait it. And Psycho was just, I think he was trying to see if they're going to take that camp or not. They're going to hide in the smoke some, and here they come. They want in here, Deathbound throwing people. And I just realized it's Death Unbound, but hey, I'm just going to start calling him Death. Bunny Hop got stopped. That D.Va bomb going off. But really, it doesn't hit anybody. It does barely any damage to that keep. And here we go. Start your engines. I love it. I love Junkrat. Oh my god. But hey, they're still, they are pretty much holding themselves out here. There is 11 kills coming from Emerald Dragons on Smoke, which isn't too bad because Smoke has 10 on them. But hey, it's same level tiers. Emerald at 18. Smoke gonna trail up behind, getting to their 18, but not too bad to be that close in a point on that point. But hey, this has been a pretty even fight this whole game, minus the fact that Smoke has pretty much decimated all of the forts on Emerald Dragon. Somebody really needs just to go breathe on this bottom one. They do manage to get that camp. Will D.Va go down and breathe on the bottom? No, but I bet you Orphea is going to go for it. Because, hey, it would be nice to get that down, get Katas in that lane as well. Smoke, our Emerald Dragons are grabbing their camp as well. Smoke is going to try and trail here. But no, they want the boss play on bottom. That is interesting because Emerald Dragons are fully up and healthy. They are having to defend that mid lane, so that might be the difference. But Smoke wants this boss so they can run that objective free and clear. However, will this play out the way that they're looking for? I'm not sure, man. Smoke is going to rotate, hopefully to get there in time. That boss should take out that fort, no problem on bottom. I would have preferred to blow that down myself and had the boss push the lane completely. But hey, here comes a team fight going to happen on this objective. Death Unbound manages to get to that point. Nope, Junkrat hits him. I love the poke on Junkrat. And D.Va is down. Camp is secure. But Orphea in trouble. But look at that. Death saves the Orphea. Here comes the lovely Junkrat. Riptire. And I have a feeling at 20 he's going to go the Riptire reset, which is amazing because you just keep getting them every time you hit them. It is amazing. I love it. Smoke had to separate to clean up their lanes, but Emerald Dragons having to respond to this boss. I'm not sure they really had to. That boss would have died to that forward or keep anyway. But look at all these traps from Junkrat. I'm telling you, Junkrat is the most pain in your butt character you can go up against. I absolutely love him. He is my favorite. And I just love watching people play Junkrat. I love playing Junkrat. So, did I say I'm partial to Junkrat? Yes. Thank you, Zero Day, for playing Junkrat. I love it. Beautiful throw coming from Death. They do take out the Emerald Dragon's healer. Nice job. And they are going to go full on in for this objective. They do not know that they are on their camp. Oh, no, Death Unbound is pretty much aware that they're there. And there's Terra throwing out her Q to check. I'm pretty sure that was a Q that she threw. But hey, I'm probably wrong. I don't play Anduin. I just like her Anduin. But they do manage to grab this objective, which is great because this top keep and this bottom keep only need somebody to really breathe on them. They're going to clean out this mid, which would be the best bet to do. And poor Emerald Dragons are scattering to figure out what to do. Because really, do you sit in mid and defend, or do you defend the two lanes that you're going to lose anyway? But it looks like Smoke is going to split their attention, which I'm not sure is a very good idea, but hey, we will see how this plays out, especially with all that Junkrat interrupt, man. The poke, poke, poke is just crazy. I love it. And Smoke's team decides to go bottom, take out that keep. Great idea. Top lane's going to self-push on its own. Junkrat, oh, he went Cannonball, not the reset. The reset is such awesome. Like, I do like Cannonball, but the reset is so much better. But Smoke is just going to end here. They are killing the Emerald Dragons like crazy. That core is starting to go down quickly. With 2 down, I'm not sure if the Emerald Dragons can defend this. And look at that. Another objective coming to that core with only... Oh, look at that. It's going down so quick. Oh, my God. And it is GG for Smoke. Game 1 goes to Smoke. Way to go. Good job, guys. And we will go to the stats after this while we wait for the next game to load. And we'll take a quick look at that. So here are your stats for the game. You got your top hero damage coming out of that Orphea at 71,000. You got your top siege damage coming out of Orphea at 132,000, which is freaking hilarious. Your top heroes are coming from that Brightwing. Way to go, Greek Fire. Love your heals. But man, oh man, you got these deaths on here are just crazy. They were quite even this whole game. 12 kills coming from Emerald Dragons and 14 from Smoke. This was a very good game, and your top XP contributor for the night on this one game is your Diva at 15,000. Go figure. So we will wait for the next game, and while we do, I will leave you with some music. Okay, guys, while we wait for this game to start, let's go back to the standings. Here are your standings at week 4. Well, it's week 5 now, but we'll have more standings next week when week 5 is actually over. You got the Nazgul, Smoke, and Emerald Dragons sitting in the S tier. A tier is being pulled up by the Dragon Slayers. B tier by the green, red, and purple dragons, and Frostbite pulling up the rear in C. And here are your actual standings. The point system for RCL right now is showing that Emerald Dragons are tied for first with Smoke right now. So tonight's game is going to decide who takes that first spot. Nazgul's pulling up the 3rd place and Dragon Slayer's pulling up the 4th. So as it looks right now, those are the 4 teams going to the playoffs. But more will tell after the next few games, because we do have another game tonight, the Green Dragons versus the Purple Dragons, and if the Green Dragons take that game, they do get 3 more points, so that puts them even with the Dragon Slayer. So we will see what happens, and then we still have week 6 and 7 to go, and then we go into the playoffs. Sorry, but it's really nice that Psycho has been able to share these points with us so I can show you guys what is going on. And if this music is actually getting on my nerves now, I'm actually going to have to pause it because, yeah, I'm just struggling with it. It's just too noisy. How do I pause it? There we go. All right, so this is where we're at in the standings. It is great, and I do see that Dorkster joined. So hi, Dorkster. Welcome to the room tonight. And I should say hi to you all. Jayway, you're here. Outsucks, you're here. Rageface, I see you. And Albert, I see you as well. I am finally getting invited to the lobby. We are going to Cursed Hollow, ladies and gentlemen. This should be interesting. But what a game the last game was. Great to see such an even playing field for both teams. It was so nice. It wasn't an outright slaughter. And, you know, like it was good to see 2 even level teams play together. So great. I see you, another viewer. Dyer. Oh, wow. It's so nice to have people in here. Y'all just aren't talking. Hey, Matt. So, these are the games. These are the days of our RCL lives. But tomorrow night, I am casting the Green Dragons versus the Purple Dragons at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Directly following their game, I will be casting some of the RCL um, in-house, I don't even know what you want to call it. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be just a bunch of in-house craziness happening. And I think we picked a theme song for tomorrow, which I'm probably not allowed to play because it's probably copyrighted. So, but it would be because I got high. But, tomorrow night is just going to be a lot of fun. So tune in for that. I will not be playing, but I will be bouncing in and out of channels of where I'm casting. I will be casting some of the games happening. Um, the teams aren't the teams from the RCL league. You won't see them put together in that way. What's happening is everybody who signed up to play tomorrow's in-house games are basically randomized into their own 5 packs. So it will be a mix of people of different skill levels into each 5 pack. And they're going to be playing things like ARAM, non ARAM, stuff like that. Um, some custom games with custom weird features. I'm really excited. They're even talking about bringing out my favorite map, your favorite map, the map that Blizzard took away from us, Haunted Mines. We all know we love that map. Why? Because you could railroad people into losing. It's so much fun. But we are going into a game and they want to know if I'm ready. And yes, I'm ready. I talk too much. Y'all know this. So we are going to our next game here. So let's go back to our live feed. Da da da. And we are ready to go into game 2. Smoke is leading by 1 game, which, well, it's game 2, so that's all you can lead by. So let's see what happens on this game, because this is Cursed Hollow, and this game is macro heavy. Very, very macro heavy map. So we'll see how this goes, because, I mean, I'm just going to laugh if Emerald Dragons yet again bans a Stukov, because really, you should really ban Terra's Anduin. And it's been happening constantly. They keep banning Stukov, not the Anduin. So, but what I do love is Emerald Dragons did not ban Deathwing for Hunter, so they should be aware, because Hunter could always pull up a Deathwing if you ban his Diva, so hey. And red is first pick, which is cool. Alright, yeah. Yeah, red's first pick. Yeah, that's right. I'm reading that properly, right? Yeah. Another Samaru ban coming down out of Emerald Dragons. I'm really not sure why. Maybe I don't know something about some of these smoke players, but hey, Psycho could play everything really well, so you really can't ban him. He's like the trickiest person to ban. You need like 40 bans to get rid of Psycho off this playing field, but hey. Here we go, KT ban coming out of smoke. Da da da. You guys are all too quiet tonight. I feel like I'm talking to myself, which I totally am. But hey, nobody's saying anything to me tonight. Aw, I feel lonely. And look at that. They went ahead and banned the Diva. What a way to remember what Hunter was good at. Hunter's got a few up his sleeve. I'm going to laugh right now if Hunter actually pulls out his Deathwing. There is a Johanna ban because, well, Johanna is an epic tank, and I would ban her too. Just, if you can get rid of her, you can have a chance at doing something. But hey, you guys, it smells like barbecue sausages in my house. And flowers. Somebody gave me flowers when I wasn't feeling well, and it's been smelling at my house, and I'm not good with scents. So, hey, there's a Dehaka, not a Deathwing, coming from 0-day attack. That's interesting. I still loved his Junkrat. He should have put out the Junkrat again, because Junkrat's good on Cursed Hollow. Just saying, in my opinion. Really. And
It's about damn time.
and she pulls out the Stukov. That is funny. Oh my god. I was not expecting Tara to pull out that Stukov. That is absolutely hilarious. Dom pulling out his Tychus again. But wow, she pulled out a Stukov before they could ban Stukov. Tara, shout out to you, girl. I still love your Anduin. Oh, and guys, be aware that on Monday night, Terabad is going to be co-casting with me the Red Dragons versus the Dragon Slayers, which is going to be really epic. I'm not sure what time yet. They have not decided on the time, but it is Monday night, and Terabad and I will be laughing it up together casting that game. She is just epic to talk to and deal with. So tune in for that Monday night, Tuesday night. I am casting the Green Dragons versus the Red Dragons. Yes, that's Tuesday night. Yes, Tuesday night. Oh my god, there's so many games, guys. Alright. A Li Ming on Emerald Dragon side. I feel like this is like the tension of the game. And still, you guys are all way too quiet. And they banned the garage. That's funny. That's really funny. But Death Unbound goes with his Alarak. I seen him play Alarak earlier. It was great. I should really just cast any games because, well, it's fun to cast. I really don't want to play anymore. Did I tell you all that? I have no interest in playing HOTS. I just want to cast the games now. And of course, Psycho with his Orphea. Go figure. I still think Psycho is an amazing Kerrigan and an amazing Kira. And his Orphea, in my opinion, is third on that list. But I'm more scared of his Kerrigan than I am his Orphea. But hey, he is a good Orphea as well.
Ready for action.
Oh, it's a dwarf and a Cassia. Not much activity in the room tonight. Y'all are too quiet. Y'all need to say something. And yes, I'm in much higher spirits today. I am feeling better, just so you all know. Things are getting better. I am recovering from my treatment, so it's much, much better. Slow and steady. There's a Mathiel coming at a Hunter Lust. This should be interesting. I've never seen him play a Mathiel, and I know they were talking about earlier, but hey, I have no idea what this is going to bring to the Smoke team. Who knows? Maybe they'll lose this game. Time will tell. Alright.
Yourself for battle, heroes.
Zoom out, because I always forget to zoom out for you guys. But here we go. On to Cursed Hollow.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
10 seconds, the battle begins.
5.
Everybody get your popcorn.
3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Dun, dun. Yeah, I can't sing that song either. I think copyright infringements here. Good luck, have fun. Let's see who wins this game. This could be for all the marbles if Smoke wins. Mathiel going to the top lane to do his silky soak thing. And Dahaka and Tychus are going to chase each other down to the bottom. But here comes the rest of the Smoke team. Oh, well, at least two of them. Orphea is going to stay mid. A 3v1 on Orphea. This should be interesting. She is going to hug her gate, though. Matthew comes to help out. Stukov coming in to pull up the rear. Xenochrist already in trouble, but Brightwing right on top of him for that heal. But, wow, the Emerald Dragons are far ahead on the Soak already. Okay, not far, but mostly ahead. and they have much better rotations on this map. This might be their better map, and I don't know. I don't see them play enough, but we will see. But going for their camp first thing, as is Smoke. This should be interesting. We do have a two-man trying to clear bottom. Mathiel trying to do something in mid. Meanwhile, Li Ming has been pushing on top, uncontested. And she's just going to keep wailing on their front gates. Here comes Mathiel wanting to take care of her. But that Mathiel really needs to stay on top of that Li Ming if they want to get anywhere in this game. And it's really hard because you really want to stay on that Dehaka, but at the same time, Li Ming is an absolute pain when it comes to laning for some reason. I can't believe she's listed as an assassin when she just be a laner. Here we go, Mathiel doing things to keep Li Ming off. It's always really boring in the beginning.
Heroes, gather tribute and earn my favor.
Tribute is going to pop in 19 seconds. And there's not much to do right now. Everybody's going to get set up for this. 4-man set up. Anubarak really running behind here. We shall see what happens. Oh, and Dehaka manages to grab Terabad. Terabad does get out. Skin of her teeth. I have nothing to say. Isn't that sad? I have nothing to say about this fight. Psycho hurting there. Oh, Psycho gets out. Hunter Lust in some trouble as well. But a good heal coming from Terabad. But look at that. Li Ming is just poking away on this bottom. I mean, I still like Junkrat's pokes better, but hey, who am I? I don't play. And down goes Terabad. Wow, that's sad. Ritlu to follow. That is a 1-for-1 switch. Great job for the revenge there. Will they pull off another kill here? I am not sure. Psycho is in a little bit of trouble. Psycho is down. Wow, that's 2 down for the Smoke team. And Muradin gets out by the skin of his teeth. Tyke is still trying to cap that objective. Hunter Lust, not sure what to do. But Stukov is on his way back. But they are not going to be able to cap this objective. The Emerald Dragons will cap this. Not a problem. The Smoke needs to go and clean up these lanes. Because that would be the best thing at this point. Emerald Dragons at 8. Smoke at 7. 3 kills for the Emerald Dragons. 2 for Smoke. But at this point, it's still anybody's game. Hunter Lust is in trouble again.
Gather tribute, earn my favor.
Oh my god. No, that's not good. I'm an arachnophobe and there's a spider on my desk. No! No! No, 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 no. I really, really hate spiders. Here's your fight happening on the second objective here. Psycho having to back out a bit. Gotta reposition. But Tychus is down. This is not a good fight for Smoke. Death Unbound is in trouble and he is down as well. Smoke is in some trouble on this game. I really need to find something to kill this spider. Hold on, guys. Ah! Okay, I killed him with the Kleenex box, I think. Did I kill him? Yes, okay, good. He's dead. Ho ho! I can't stand spiders. I'm a complete, utter arachnophobe. Sorry, guys. I totally got distracted by a freaking spider. Emerald Dragons did manage to hit 10 first. They are at 11 now. But Dahaka still hasn't chose his 10. There his 10. He picked that up. So we got an isolation, your disintegrate, a haymaker coming from the Mirrodin, Brightwing on the blink heals, and ball lightning coming from the Cassia. And the Emerald Dragons pulling up their camp without a problem. Smoke really needs to pull this out here. They gotta get in gear if they're gonna want to win this game. Xenochrist was low, but no, Brightwing took him in. No, and he's out. Good job on the Smoke part. And they take down 3 of the Emerald Dragons. Good comeback on the Smoke team. They want that 0-day attack. They really want him dead. Cycle goes for it, but misses by a mile. Okay, it wasn't a mile, but close enough. You got your Eternal Feast, your Odin, your Cocoon, Last Rites, and Massive Shove coming out from the Smoke team. I'm getting really tired. Y'all need to stop having games at 9 o'clock at night. I don't know how I'm gonna do tomorrow. Just saying.
The choice is simple.
And Smoke manages to grab that boss. That boss is going to push that lane, giving Smoke the opportunity to grab a second curse. Or tribute. What the hell? Yeah, tribute. Thank you. And it didn't take long. Emerald Dragons did kill that quite quickly. Haymaker coming out, but didn't do much. But Orphea is down. That's exactly what Emerald Dragons were intending to do because, well, it's Orphea. Really need to get rid of them. Hunter Lust almost capped that objective. We need like an instant cap. That would be hilarious. But Smoke going a 4v5 is quite a dangerous move. But they're going to have to give this. They are going to get cursed. And look at that. The Emerald Dragons have this bottom lane pushed quite well. They're really not having to work all that hard on this game. Look at that flame coming out of their 13 there, but 13's coming out from the Smoke team as well. Here we go. They do take down that top fort. The Ammo Dragons are sitting quite comfy right now. They have flipped this on its head because Smoke took them last game. And they are trying to do the same thing this game, but Smoke is trying to grab that camp. Ammo Dragons moving as a 5-pack. They want to gank Orphea again. They are focusing down Cycle. Holy, did they ever go after him hardcore there. They are just relentless. They wanted Psycho dead so bad. I don't blame them. There is a ball lightning coming out. Separate, and get rid of that ball lightning. Good job. Here comes the Odin. A little too late.
And so the
Curse has ended. But Emerald Dragons are going to set up for their boss on the Smoke side. coming in. They're just not in the right position here. They may not be able to steal this boss back. They need to get on that point, and note they missed it again. Wow. And Anubarak is down. Smoke is just having really bad positioning on this game. I feel really bad for them. And if it continues this way, we'll be going to game 3. But Smoke needs to do something to pull this back. They are going to have to defend this boss if they want to get anywhere, because that boss is going to take out this keep if they do not defend it. They really, really need to do something. Here comes Tychus to try and get rid of it. Meanwhile, Emerald Dragons are going to go and do the campy camp thing and dominate the map. They must be really happy right now because this is a complete turnaround from the last game. But Smoke does manage to clean up that boss. Only just slightly before it took their keep, but hey. And you got a minute 18 on that top boss. But again, Emerald Dragons are just going to go around and get all these camps, leaving Smoke to freaking skedaddle to try and clean up these lanes. Oh man, I feel bad for Smoke right now. They do manage to get their camp as well, but this is a tough one, guys. 47 seconds on their camp. But the Emerald Dragons, they are just going to go relentless here, and they're going to push with their camp, and they're going to kill the Smoke camp very quickly. Smoke trying to do the same thing on bottom, but they just can't keep up with the amount of push that is coming from the Emerald Dragons.
Gather tribute. Earn my favor.
Wow, this is a great fight happening here, but Tychus is down. And the Emerald Dragons are going to cap this objective as well. Sorry guys, I'm getting there. I'm actually going to see if this goes to a third game, if Zen can take the third, because I need to go back and lay down. Because my energy doesn't last for all that long right now.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
And they do manage to cap that boss. I'm sorry guys, I had to ask Seth if he can take the last game if this goes to a third, which I have a feeling it's going to. I'm so sorry guys. I'm not 100% better. I'm just somewhat better. And when it gets this late at night, I get very, very tired. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow night. It's going to be so much fun. And they do manage to cap yet another tribute for the Emerald Dragons. The Emerald Dragons have this map pretty much dominated. They are not too far ahead again. I mean, this happened last game, except, you know, last game Smoke had more forts down than the Emerald Dragons did. However, Smoke still has a chance to come back from this, so we will see what happens. Oh, I'm looking at nothing. I just realized that. Sorry, guys. The Emerald Dragons, I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. Maybe they were discussing what they were going to do, but I think they're waiting on this boss timer.
Gather tribute.
And that's exactly what they're doing, but they had already showed, so Smoke is aware that they are there. This will be an interesting fight because this could be for all the marbles here. With Emerald Dragons almost at 20. Smoke needs to take this fight and win this fight before they hit 20. Will they get out 0-day attack? Yes, they do. They got to get rid of more than that.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
The Ammo Dragons managed to passively take that bottom keep. Smoke is managing to grab their boss, which is a good play on their part. Oh. Hunter needing to clean that lane, and the smoke team taking another camp. I'm so sorry, guys. My energy level just dropped completely. And Emerald Dragon's getting set up for that next objective. And they do have a ton, well, not a ton, but they got some catapults going on the core to the Smoke team, but Smoke's boss is already dead. Not much they could do about that. And look at that, the Ammo Dragons are going to get this free and clear. No problem. The Smoke team is now cursed yet again. So let's see how this fight plays out. Oh man. Okay. Alright. So the Smoke team manages to get their camp. I'm hoping Smoke pulls this out because, you know, it's sad to see them have such a good start with their game 1 and then lose a game 2 like this. But hey, let's see what happens. They are both level 20s. Their core is under attack. Still has not lost its shield, which is great. But, oh my god, their top lane is still in trouble. The curse is almost done. They do take out that Muradin. They are even on kills. They are almost even on levels. However, Smoke has not even taken down one fort yet. They really need to do some heavy work here to get ahead and to pull out a win here. But it is never over until the fat lady sings. But oh my, Hunter has really got to do some work here. He's got catapults on his core, 2 of them. That core's shield is about to go down. Hunter did get back there. But there is lots of stuff happening on this map all at once. And the Smoke team looking to see if they were on boss, but they are not. And Emerald Dragon's going for their top boss. Oh. And they do manage to get that boss. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like... Li Ming just gonna decimate the bottom. She's got Disintegrate, and she went the elements, which is interesting. But Emerald Dragons does have that top boss. This is probably going to be game here, guys. Xenochrist getting out with just the skin of his life, but that boss is gonna go and do some damage to the Smoke's core. But is it going to be enough to do anything for the Emerald Dragons? Hey, let's all just go beat on that core because we want this win. And here we go, core damage going down fast now. And it looks like this is going to be GG, ladies and gentlemen. Emerald Dragons are going to take game two. And you will be going to game three. I'm actually going to go see if I can get somebody else to cast because I'm just not doing well right now. Um, so let me go and see, and I will let you know. But before I go, here's your stats. You got Li Ming with the 69,000, and she's leading the pack on the siege damage as well. Highest heals on that Brightwing again, and your XP leader is again Hunter Lust. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, guys, it doesn't look like I find somebody to cast the last game. Um, I'm I'm just gonna ask Psycho if he found someone. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. So it's 1-1 now. They are going to go into their third game. Um, I think Psycho's trying to find somebody else to cast the last game. Um, So stay tuned in RCL. Guys, I really have to go to bed. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is not fun. I ran out of energy like 25 minutes ago. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Tune in tomorrow. I will cast the Green Dragons versus the Dragon Slayers, I think it is. I can't remember. Anyway, um, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. I'm so sorry I cannot cast a third game, but hopefully I'll be feeling better tomorrow.